Welcome everybody to another video of Dead by Rage Quit. My name is Cubeproductions. We're using Score Merchant as always with Scorch Pain Resonance, Pop Goes the Weasel, Nowhere to Hide, and Desolation. A perk where after you hit a survivor, it activates 3 seconds later, and for 20 seconds, if a survivor would have bought a pallet that is already down, the pallet will automatically get broken as long as it's a fast vault. And that's really good. You have geographical readout to give ourselves basically a haste boost, and 15% access speed to different bonuses, and brown noise jewelry to make everyone oblivious. I use this build in my last 2 videos. I'll show off how good it is and how I think it's really good on a lot of killers, but especially really good on Score Merchant, but I'll let y'all watch the video to understand how good it is. Okay, on Toba land. This is my first ever time actually playing this map. Now I have some new gameplay of it, but honestly I didn't really remember much about it because all I really remembered about it was, in my opinion, this is 100% the best looking map in the entire game, and I think no one can tell me otherwise. And also, I think that this map has really cool things going forward that no other map has, because they can use different design choices when it comes to map terrain and the map, and like loops, because of the fact that this map is a whole otherworldly planet, and the fact that it's an otherworldly planet just makes it really cool. So I realized there were 2 survivors over here, most definitely, but I don't know what the second one is, so of course we're gonna have to cheat, and we're gonna hit the generator, and we're gonna use we're gonna use Nowhere to Hide, and now we know she is hiding in the middle of nowhere. So I remember just like I don't see where she is, I'm gonna mind game and go over here. And now Desolation gonna activate, and then they vault a pallet, it will automatically break. Now in this game you'll see me using getting a lot of Desolation value, by the way, because I don't know the loops very well on this map, so the fact that I don't know the loops just means that survivors are going to throw down any pallet possible, because they probably don't know the loops either. Now I thought she had like, I don't know, some weird perk or something that she was going to use, that's why she went in that locker, but no, she just went in the locker just to avoid the hit. But doesn't matter, we're going to quickly hook her. So that was a really quick hook in literally 4 seconds, like that was fast. I'm going to go back towards the generator because I realized that I kind of have to, they got rid of the drone, and I know there's one over here. So this map, like I said before, looks really cool. I'm going to kick this gen because Pop Goes the Weasel, so I have it. And then she's going to vault that window. I don't really care because I like the loops. I kind of like so far the loops I've seen. So I'm going to go after the girl who's not injured because I'm not going to tunnel, even though I could have easily tunneled and just hit her. But I'm going to go after her. I know they're not going to put it on this pallet. I'm going to swing to an idiot and I'm going to miss. If I would have swung maybe like half a second earlier, I would have probably hit her, but I swung a little late. So I was going to get rid of her so I can go get this invitation that I have right here. And we're going to go explore more parts of the map so I can show y'all other parts. That generator gets done and that generator gets done. I was so mad, I was like, okay, I guess they're going to gen rush me. But I don't really think it's a gen rush because honestly I could have just pressured these gens if needed. Now of course there are some situations you can't pressure gens, like if a generator is like 5 miles from you, there's no way you can defend that. It's impossible. So someone got exposed. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know if the person was in my drone radius for a long time and that's why they got exposed, or they just tried to do the drone minigame and they got exposed. But I believe it was the second one because it takes a while for a survivor to actually get exposed naturally from a drone. So she gets exposed and she's dead on hook. Not dead on hook, she's on the hook now because of that reason. Now I have a Pop Goes the Weasel towards this gen. I already know they're on this gen because of the fact that there were 2 people last on the shack. And what does survivors do when they what's it called? Or near a generator? They're gonna go, oh, near a loop, and the generator's near a loop, they're going to loop, and then once that loop is done, they're gonna go towards the gen. I'm trying to make her vault the window, but sadly, she does vault it, but she doesn't vault back. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna go vault the window this time, but I'm not going to actually. I'll make her vault the window, but she's smart and she doesn't vault the window, so I can't even do that. So I'm gonna just chase her anyway because I realized she didn't live that spot, and to make it better for me, I also know that I put a drone already on this gen, so there's no way she's gonna be able to there's no way anyone's gonna be able to do the gen either. But sadly, 3 of the gens are being completed already, and we're really bad and we're really far behind. But as you know, this video is pretty long, so obviously I have to make a comeback, right? Wrong. I'm joking. You'll see what happens at the end of the video because of course this build is amazing. The thing about this build is, in the last video, you saw how the build destroyed survivors, meaning I basically had the ability to do a 5 gen because of the, I do a 5 gen, but I had a 5 gen 4 kills because of the fact that this build is really good. But the thing about this build is, of course, as you play a score merchant, and I'm a score merchant main, the longer the game lasts for, the better score merchant gets. Because the less gens there are, and less people there are, will automatically make it even better and easier to do gens. I mean, it make it even better for me to be able to stop people from doing gens. There we go. Sorry. It's kind of late when I recorded this video, so because of that reason, I'm kind of talking. I'm trying to record, but I'm a little late. Sorry if the commentary is kind of weird, but I am doing my best. Please forgive me. But anyway, I'm gonna chase this girl. There's a loop right here. I get stuck on a random plant, and I don't really like this loop right here because it's like a bunch of walls. And I'm a little confused on where I'm going, but I'm gonna hit her before she goes out that window. If I would have swung, but for some reason I decided not to swing. Maybe because I just didn't think that I was gonna hit her. Maybe I didn't know where I was going, so I just didn't hit her. She's gonna go on this pallet for some reason, like I didn't already hit her. So now she's gonna go on this loop, and I know she's gonna go on the loop. So I'm going to mentally prepare myself that she's gonna vault the window. But instead she goes a different way, and I'm trying to mind game, but because I don't know where I am, because this map is so new, well, I'm so new to the map, I go towards the gen, kind of, they're probably on it. It's like halfway progress. So because of that reason, I'm gonna go vault this window. And I see that the two people get it's not exposed, but two people are being trapped by my drone. This girl's injured, so I'm gonna hit her. That was a really far hit, by the way. But oh well, I deserve it. I think I would have hit her anyway, but I just like it looked really weird. So I'm gonna grab her, but as long as there's no flashlight save or no perk, no what's that perk called? Head on, then I don't have to worry about dropping her. Then I'm gonna go towards this gen because they just failed this generator, so I know they're on it. Now I gotta have a really interesting 3-gen because every time I hook a survivor, I'm gonna get a stack of. I'm gonna get a what's it called? Every time I hook a survivor, I'm going to get a Papa Goes the Weasel. As a result, I can use that to make a generator regress by 30% every time. So because of that reason, I have the ability to basically just keep chasing people and then keep lowering progress on gens, which I think is really cool. Because I actually have the ability to finally chase the survivor with my build and have the ability to be able to stop gens at the same time. Kicking this gen, I get blinded because they have that blast mine. How dare they? But now I'm going to kick it kick it again. And I look and there's someone in the basement. But I ignore them because of the fact that they're not on the generator, so I'm not going to worry. Then this girl throws down this pallet for some reason. I don't know why she did that. But luckily for me, Shot Pallet is now gone. So now I'm going to kick that immediately, and because of our G-Battle readout, we have the ability to, kick it faster. And she's going to move that spot. I'm going to down her. And I believe the main building of the map. The ship. I'm trying to flashlight save. I don't know where she even came from, by the way, but she tried to flashlight save, and it did not work as planned. I want to hook on a score trick. I believe I haven't hooked her on one yet. I don't actually have. It's kind of hard to tell who I even hooked, honestly. But I'm gonna kick this gen thanks to Papa Goes the Weasel. It will be kicked and they'll lose more progress. That girl's gonna go to the main building. I don't really care. I'm gonna go back to the exact same gen. I've been on the gen like 6 different times in this one video. Because they just love doing this one gen. And I know they're on it because they always are on it. So I'm kicking the gen like usual, put a drone up. I don't even need to use my radar to know there's someone over here. All I need to do is basically know that, okay, if I'm not on this gen, it's being worked on. Like, it's that simple. So I don't care about the gen all the way to the right, because it's kind of far. So I don't really have to worry about that. But I am going to chase this person, but eventually I'm going to realize it's not really worth chasing her, because she's kind of leading me really far from the map, like really far from the game. I'm going to swing right here and hit this. I'm surprised I hit that, honestly. And then I'll look and I realize there's 2 pallets and a really good loop right next to each other. But I think it's fine, because with my score merchant, I'm still going to be able to down them because I have desolation, so they're going to drop this pallet. I'm going to swing because I think I'm going to like be able to actually mind game it, but nope. Now notice, I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of the pallets that have been dropping, I have been keeping them on the ground. And that's because I have desolation, so eventually I'm going to get desolation to work, and it's going to just drop the pallet, break the pallet immediately. This person's hooked, I believe like 3 people are dead on hook, or like 2 people are almost dead on hook. So I'm gonna kick this gen again. And then because I know where to hide, I can see the aura of all the survivors. I know this girl is over here, so I'm going to go and try and my game. I'm gonna go over here to this pallet. This is a really, I believe, safe pallet. I could be wrong, but it looks kind of safe. There's 1 gen left, by the way, so because of that reason, I'm gonna have to worry about that. I'm gonna break that pallet, so she can't bounce it with my psychic energy. Now, because of my psychic energy, we can break that pallet. Now we have to through a 3 gen, sadly. I don't mind getting this vault thing and she will vault it, but she does not vault it. But then she's gonna vault it on this side. I'm like, of course. So now I have to go back over here. I think it's a really strong window actually. If you go the wrong way, it's a really strong window. Now I know there's no pallets, so I'm gonna try and mind game this mind game the window. But she doesn't even try, she just vaults it anyway. So because of that reason I'm gonna try and go after her again. And I realized that this pallet's down, but I could have easily just like hit her before I could have easily broke the pallet with my psychic energy. But I chose not to because Desolation is gonna give me some value eventually. And they keep trying to flashlight save. It's not gonna work. Y'all aren't good enough, sadly. She's dead on hook, and now she's dead. All I have to do is worry about 3 more survivors, and I still have Desolation and all these perks to stop gens. If you heard someone was exposed by my drone, but I looked and I realized that I don't see anyone, so I'm like, where are you at? But it doesn't really matter, so I'm gonna put almost at totem. I'm gonna put a drone here. Drone up. I'm going to reactivate that drone, and now we're in the part of the game where basically it's like, which one of y'all is gonna touch one of these generators? I break this pallet because of the fact that I realized that even though Desolation will activate and I can destroy the pallet, I'm gonna get rid of it in case I can't activate Desolation. And then we got this pallet down right here. This girl's injured. I think she's gonna vault the pallet, but she does not. But then she's kind of in a really bad spot, so I'm gonna use my psychic energy to break that pallet. She can't use it. The drone will reactivate, making her exposed again. And I'm gonna hit a rock because I'm trash. Then someone gets exposed because they're on the generator, but this person actually helped me, so I'm a little confused. Now I realized they weren't even on the gen. They actually were about psychic energy to break this pallet, by the way. They actually were trying to do the drum, but they messed up the minigame. The drum minigame isn't even that hard, so I'm a little confused how they messed it up, but whatever. I'm gonna hit this girl because she got stuck on the pallet, thank the Lord. We edited that drone, and I realized that the second, by the way, I downed this person, that girl went on the generator. That's because one thing people do is when they see that you're playing Storm Merchant, well, I do this anytime when I'm playing Survivor in general, but I noticed that the second you down a Survivor, they are going to do the gen, because they realize that if they do the gen, the generator will, when they do the gen, they have like 20 seconds probably to do a gen before you have the ability to go back over there and try and down them. So because of that reason, they're going to do the gen immediately, and I'm going to be like, no. Because even though the gen doesn't matter, because they don't have enough time to complete it. So because of that reason, we have the one person who's exposed, and we have 2 people who just healed each other, by the way. Well, 1 person got healed. So I'm going to go over here and try and go after this person, but I don't want to tunnel, so I'm going to go to someone else instead. I have these scratch marks, so I know they're over here somewhere. And they're going to run in the middle of nowhere, and then this girl's going to go back towards the gen, and she knows she's exposed, but I noticed that she keeps running away from the generator after I go close to it. Now, she's oblivious. She doesn't know I'm actually coming towards her, but she always runs away, like, basically knowing I'm going to go back. Maybe they had a survivor friends, and they knew, but even when I use nowhere to hide, I can't see her because she's really far away. She's probably running in the middle of nowhere. This girl is some reason why still over here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know why she's looking at me like I literally will down you at any moment. The only reason why I do not go after the girl who's injured, which you're probably wondering why would you do that, is because of the fact that I saw someone on this gen, and this gen is the first gen from all the other ones. So I had to make sure there was no one on this gen. It was a priority. And I know, like, probably some of y'all are like, oh my god, Scott Merchant player only going after gen? No, it's not even like that. It's literally just, basically, if I don't go after that gen, they can just end the game and then I lose. And that's not the play. I knew she was gonna vault this window, which she does. I expected a pallet to be down here, but there's no pallet down here actually. So I'm gonna hit this girl and down her. Now this girl on the gen, but last time we checked, the generator was not really close to progress, or not really close to being done. So I automatically know she's not gonna have time to do it. And if my score trick Pain Resonance activates, I know I can hook on the score trick. But I'm not gonna do a hook on the score trick, I know I need to. Instead, I'm gonna hook her on this regular hook and die, and she's gonna die. Now we have 2 people to do it. Now I could kick this gen with Pop Goes the Weasel, but I choose to go over here and kick this gen because I know that it has some progress on it now because this girl was on it. But now look, and I realize it has like no progress, and I'm a little confused because you were in the drone radius, were you not doing the gen? I'm a little confused. I don't know. This girl, I can't remember her name, is Michaela. Michaela is really weird. Like, she just keeps getting exposed but isn't doing anything in the game. Then I'm going to get blinded by this annoying perk. Ugh, Blast Blind. I don't like you. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep that gen, put that drone up, and now I gotta find lots of people. But there's no way they're gonna be able to do these gens because of the fact that I have drones on all 3 gens. It's literally gonna be impossible with the new gens. Knowing this, the survivor quit. She's like, I'm not playing anymore. I'm done. Skull Merchant. Bleh. I don't want to play this disgusting killer. I'm like, yep, I know. Because all survivors want to do, they want to go against easy killers that take no skills, so they can baby them. But I'm like, no, my Skull Merchant doesn't care. I will murder every single person in the game. And I have so much fun playing this killer that even when people leave, it doesn't even bother me that much anymore because I'm so used to it now. But it's fine. And it's kind of weird because honestly, playing on the new map and getting a win is just so satisfying, especially when I thought at the beginning we weren't going to do very well. Because when you don't know what you're doing on a new map, it's kind of hard to, it can be kind of difficult to be able to actually basically loot people, and kill them. But the survivors did really well until they gave up at the last second. This girl is gonna go over here and vault this pallet over and over again because she's like, you know what? I give up. So I'm thinking to myself like, I don't even try and hit her by the way because I know that I know that the game's over. So I'm like looking like, how am I supposed to mind game this? And this pallet is unmind gameable, by the way. Like, okay, I'll just break it. I realize there's nothing I can do about that, so I'm gonna go over here. And I thought she was gonna be like smart and try and like bait me so she goes the other way, but no, she just keeps running because she's weird. So I'm gonna down her after I hit her, if I can find where she is. But she can go over here. I'm going to hit her. And then that's what she's gonna out of it. She's gonna be like, follow me. And I'm like, yes ma'am. And then murder her time. Like, I don't have time for these games. Murder only. And I hooked her on the hook. But it's funny. And I realized that I did not have any desolation value, sadly. But it doesn't matter because I had a really fun time and it was really, really easy, honestly. The game was really easy once I got the first kill, but it was really fun nonetheless. Now I want to say one thing before I leave. This video is my first time ever playing on this map, and I love how this map looks. I don't really know the flaws yet. If I keep playing it, I'll see some flaws. But so far, I really like this map, and I think the behavior did a really good job making this map, and also the new killer, the Singularity, is extremely cool. And I think that they did a really good job for the anniversary. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with anyone you know, and make sure that you tell me in the comments what builds you want to see me do. And even though I didn't get any desolation perk value, the fact that we have the perk just means that when it does activate, it works really well. But I'll see you all in the next video. Have a nice day.